Hey everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for your support. And if you are new here, I really appreciate you for checking out this video. The idea of this video came in mind because 2023 is quickly approaching us. So I have been doing a lot of reflection and I've been thinking about my accomplishments this past year and some of my goals that I have for myself, coming into the new year for 2023. I would say my main goal for 2023 is to have a stronger and healthier relationship with myself. So I wanted to share, my journey with all of you, how my relationship with my body, with my spirit has changed throughout the years, and give you some of the tools and advice that I have learned in order to have a healthier relationship with myself. To start off, when I was in high school, I had a very unhealthy and negative view of my body, and how I valued myself was very low. And it all has to do with your perspective on your body and what your values are in life. And when I was young, I was very naive, and I valued physical appearance very high. So when I was in high school, I was very overweight. I was obese, over 250 pounds, and I just thought that I was ugly. I had very low self-esteem, and it wasn't until after high school did I start losing the weight and I felt more confident. But it got to a point where I became desperate in order to lose weight, and I eventually didn't take care of myself, and I wasn't giving my body the proper nutrients that it needed. I started to see the effects because of it, and I was having panic attacks. I found myself in the hospital once or twice, and I knew that the direction I was heading in wasn't a good one. And that's when I had to be honest with myself, and I had to have that discussion with myself and realize that, what I brought to the world was more important than, how I viewed my physical appearance. I basically had to change my perspective on how I valued my worth. And that's something that is different from all of us. We all struggle from, different insecurities. It was in my case that I struggled with being overweight, but it could be anything from, not liking, your eye color to your hair. It could be a scar. It could be anything. Some of us struggle from insecurities that are out of our control. Maybe we were born with something that we cannot change. Sometimes there are something wrong with us that people have done to us that we have to come to terms with. And that's when you kind of have to really be present and understand and appreciate your body for what it is, because we only have this body in this one lifetime. And just be thankful for your life, and just to be super present and turn any negative into a positive. And you have to see the positives in life. As I guess, as corny as it sounds, you have to turn the negatives into a positive, because if you dwell in the negative, that's all you're going to be surrounded by. And that's basically what my advice to you is: to have a more positive discussion with yourself, have a positive relationship with yourself. And I was at that point. I remember hitting that all-time low and having very negative thoughts and discussions with myself. And it wasn't until I changed my perspective and I changed how I valued myself did I realize like I needed to give myself these proper nutrients in order to be a healthier version of me. So it's something that's going to take time to work on, and it takes a lot of practice, and there's going to be more positive days and sometimes there will be some negative days, but just look forward to the light at the end of the tunnel, because there's always going to be a there's always going to be new experiences that you haven't had yet that's going to bring light and happiness into your heart. So just look forward to that. And even if you don't know your worth now, and you're not sure of what you're bringing to the world, you can find that out. It's okay to be unsure of yourself, and not be 100% all of the time, but just realize that your energy and your spirit alone, your presence, your being is worth having a relationship with. It's worth having intimate discussions by yourself and asking yourself, why am I doing this? Is this really benefiting me? Is this really making me feel whole as a person? And that's my best advice for all of my viewers, is to have more personal discussions with yourself and be honest with yourself. And sometimes it can get uncomfortable. Sometimes, discussions can lead to dark truths about yourself, but realize that you are human and just forgive yourself. Give yourself the grace that it deserves, because, life is super short and you are only given this body, this one lifetime. There are no redos in life. So just appreciate the moment, the present, for what it is, and come to terms with your body, and just appreciate the time that you have. And just be thankful for all of the experiences that you have in your life, because you may never know if you get to experience it again. And that's kind of the mindset that I'm having coming into this new year, is just being my best friend and just being able to cultivate that love energy myself, and just being completely happy and confident with the direction and the relationship that I'm having with myself. And whatever you are struggling, whether it's physical insecurities, mental insecurities, anything, just be positive, forgive yourself, have grace, and just know that you are worth the time and practice that it takes in order to find love. And you can find love within yourself, and life is a relationship with yourself. It's just all about how you talk to yourself and how you value your worth, so that's my best message for you. And I hope that you were able to take some good advice from today's video. If you have any questions, please make sure to leave them in the comment section below, or you could also reach out to me on social media. I would really appreciate if you checked out my Instagram. My Instagram is danny.081. If you would like to follow me on there, I would really appreciate that. So yeah, thank you for checking out this video. Please give it a thumbs up if you found it helpful, and I will return soon, as quickly as possible. I know the holidays are busy for everyone, so I will try to record another video as soon as I can. So I hope you guys have a great day. Make sure to stay positive, have great conversations with yourself, love yourself, and yeah, hope you have a great day. I will see you soon.